Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Richardson in at small forward. And for the Lakers, we've got Kristaps Porzingis, Dalton Connect out there with Smith, and it's Mobo in at the power forward position. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And the Lakers have possession. Following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Back to Smith. It's stolen by Fox. Out on his own on the break. Here's Harper. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Down low. A nice shot by Smith.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Richardson against Smith. Pass to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Bryant outside. And it's Connect with a rebound. Covered by Bryant. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Fox. 17 points in his last outing. He gets it in there.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Ooh, a good look from Fox. And there's another one for the Spurs.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Back to Smith. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Smith, first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Spurs.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Outside Connect. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
We've got Smith. Dalton Connect out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Mobo in at the 4. That's the Laker 5.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hawks was simply terrific. He picked up 38 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Harper doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Over to the left wing from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Smith. Here's Williams. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Fox. Offensive board. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Smith. Here's Mobo, covered by Bryant. To the paint. Here's Smith. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Wemby putting on a show.
Just staying with it. Wembanyama saves the possession.
The Lakers call timeout. Well, Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
And it's Lyles missing.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And he gets it back. A nice shot by Smith.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Pass to Lyles. A nice shot by Smith. And now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
To the middle. Up and in on the layup. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Here's Morales. 8 points in his last time out. Bryant outside. Puts up a three. No luck on that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Spurs out in front, up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Lakers trail by 3, and on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And there's Wembanyama, and it's Bryant in at power forward.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside for Wembanyama. Fox for 3. The Spurs rebound. Up and over Smith. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Nice to see Fox opening his offense up a little, taking advantage of a mid-range look.
Inside. Oh, and Fox with the block. They get it back. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
Well, overcoming contact inside is something Wembanyama is pretty accustomed to.
Pass to Smith, and here's Porzingis, covered by Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Connect to the inside. Smith. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
To the left side wing. Porzingis against Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch. He has it all working.
Timeout called. The Lakers. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside,
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Smith. And it's good. 2 points. Smith's got 23 points.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
We've got Dalton Connect. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Smith. And it's Mobo in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Connect. And that's now 27 points for MP. Fox with speed. And that one's long. Los Angeles leading by 5. Left side Connect. To the right side. The shot. That shot, no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him. Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Smith, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And while we have a moment here, let's take a look at our player of the game. Someone who really took over and earned this award tonight.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. To the wing on the left. Back to Smith. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Back to Smith. Rebound by San Antonio.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Fox, that's good.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Fox. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
That three's off the mark.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
He connects! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. This one for 3. Can't knock in the 3. And he hits it! Oh, but hang on now. Hold everything. The officials want to review it. And yes, the officials want to take a look at this one. They initially thought he didn't get it off, but it was awfully tough to tell. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. San Antonio teams will make substitutions. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Castle. Then there's Harper, and it's Forrest in at the point. Pass to Castle. Shot from 12. He squares up and sinks it. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Yeah, the mid-range is a place where Castle can beat you. He's got great control.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style.
Back to Smith. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
And San Antonio making a change here.
That couldn't have gone any better. The and-one play makes it a one-possession game.
San Antonio leading by 3. Shot is up. And it's Connect with a rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. What a finish from Porzingis.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Fox against Smith. Now here's Richardson. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. Wembanyama. Rebound by the Lakers. 52 seconds left in the OT period. Here's Mobo. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Three-pointer, Fox. That one is off. So it's the Lakers now. It's in! And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. They're trailing by 1. And we've got 28 seconds left in overtime.
And let's hear it. We're almost there. Los Angeles foul.
Harper, he's checked in for Castle.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Fox.
Third substitution. Harper.
Pass to Richardson. Over connect. Can't cash it in. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. 5 ticks left to play in overtime.
T-shirt time. Make some noise. Let's go.
Here's Smith. Good!
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So
떴지만이 애지부터 못했지関西関東西 Back again with more expert tips. I'm Mike Wang, the gameplay director for NBA 2K. And this episode is for everyone who wants to improve their dribbling. Dribbling in NBA 2K is all done with the Pro Stick. A simple flick of the right stick will give you all your standard crossovers, between legs crossovers, behind the back dribbles, hesitations, in and out moves, and step backs. You can also twirl the Pro Stick to perform spins and half spins. The break.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Welcome, everybody, to another a look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's Jamison in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, we've got Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Smith in at the 1. And Indiana starts out with a ball, and you always wonder if a good offense can beat a good defense. We'll get that chance to find out tonight, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., in most sports, it's usually a good defense that wins out. But the NBA is just different. A great offense can overcome almost anything. Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Jamison. Now here's Nembhard. The layup misses. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Brian?
And Allie, thanks.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Count it.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Inside, Smith. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Porzingis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
And here's Nembhard. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's Dagier. Halliburton on the wing. Porzingis grabs the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Mobo. And he gets it to go.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Halliburton for 3. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Benedict Mathurin. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Smith. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Smith's got 8.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Jamison. And here's Mathurin. Shot to stop the run. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively.
Substitution on the court.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Shots blocked. We've got Smith, and it's Williams in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Smith. Right side, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 14 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Jamison. Here's Dudley, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And looking at that Mavericks matchup, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Kings was all business. He contributed 31 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Pass to Dudley. Launches it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside for Halliburton. 1 minute left to play in the first half. Pass to Dudley. Fires it. Bobo with the rebound.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And the Lakers with some changes. Harrison, he's checked in for Mobo. And Tyus Jones. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting on a comfortable
Los Angeles 48, the Pacers 27. And your Laker Youth Dance Team.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Smith. A 21-point lead, the biggest of the game. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Nembhard is the 2 with Mathurin at the 3. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Jamison in at the 5, down low.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Back to Smith. And Dadier pulls it down. Pacers trail by 21. Outside Mathurin. The 3. And they recover it. Out to the wing. And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Los Angeles leading by 23. To the middle. They kick it out to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Inside, Smith. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter. Knocked away. Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the wing, right side. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Lyles, he's checked in for Mobo. The Pacers also with a sub. Jaquez is checked in. Halliburton against Smith. On the wing, Nembhard. He's scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. Mathurin. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run to the paint. Here's Porzingis. Buries it down low. Porzingis has got 9.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk. Great game for him. Double-double now.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Lyles. To the middle. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6 here in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Smith against Halliburton. Now here's Mathurin. Down low. Puts it up. A nice shot by Jamison. He has 6.
As he continues to refine his game, I mean, Mathurin's assist totals, I think, will definitely go up. That was a good pass right there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Guys, back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Halliburton, no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Smith. Soft touch off the glass. And that's now 26 points for MP.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Halliburton. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down.
The intelligent shot selection by Halliburton, opting for the floater in that situation.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jaquez touched it last. Smith, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Then for Indiana, Nembhard. He's checked in for Castleton. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Dudley. That's good from Jones. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Smith out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Lyles in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
It's been a one-sided matchup. They took the right approach in this season series, finishing with a 2-0 record against the Pacers.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Lakers foul. Smith, second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Halliburton. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Dadier. And Indiana again with the bucket.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Halliburton. And a nice finish on the layup.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Lyles, the pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching.
Escape moves are some of the most effective dribble moves in 2K for creating space. For a hesitation escape, hold the right trigger and move the right stick in the same direction as your dribbling hand. Escape crosses can be done by holding the right trigger and moving the right stick the opposite direction as your dribbling hand. To perform a crossover combo, hold the right trigger and quickly move the right stick left to right or right to left. This will trigger your player's signature escape double crossover or escape hesitation crossover. Another great escape move is the behind-the-back slide. For this one, you'll want to hold the right trigger and flick the right stick at a diagonal down angle toward your offhand. You can explode out of the behind-the-back slide by holding the right trigger and immediately holding the left stick toward the rim. There are a lot of interesting cancel moves and dribble combos that can be done out of all the standing moves I've mentioned. So just experiment and learn 2K's freestyle practice with various ball handlers to see what you can pull off.
Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Lakers. For Memphis, gaining momentum as we reach the half. It's time for the NBA Live. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Smith, And it's Porzingis in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for Memphis, we've got Jaren Jackson. Jalen Brunson out there with John Morant. And it's Hall in at the 5 down low. As we enter tonight's game, there is a clear favorite, RJ, in this one.
That's true. I can tell you something else. Underdogs do win, and they do hear all the noise, so let's let this game be decided on the court.
To the right side. Brunson with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Smith on the wing. Here's Mobo. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Back to Smith. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Determined Jackson Jr. there through the contact.
So, RJ, when you think about Jaren Jackson, defense is the first thing that comes to mind, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Triple J is a force. He's a perennial candidate for all defensive honors, and I'm glad I didn't have to shoot on this guy.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA, much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Pass to Hall. Rebound by Smith.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Steps back and fires. Porzingis with the rebound. Lakers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Smith, no luck.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
And it's Brunson missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Yep, that one goes in there. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. To the wing right side. Drills the three-pointer. Brunson's got 6.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Even though it wasn't a clear path here. That's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
And let's get your take, guys, on the score. The Grizzlies trail by 9, taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Porzingis, and it's Houston in at the 3. Headed by Porzingis. Brunson outside. No good on the 3.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had 39 points, and his defense stood out as well with a number of impressive steals on the night. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Brunson outside. Lets it fly, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Inside, Mobo. Basket good. Mobo's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Driving to the basket, and it's blocked. Poked away, and it's Memphis on the break. And that one, good. He has 5.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Lakers working the ball around now. Nice shot by Smith.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Walgren, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Morant is out there with Jalen Brunson. And there's Jackson, and it's Hall in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Six to shoot. Brunson among the bigs.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Here's Smith. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Smith's got 8 points here in this quarter. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Trailing here by 8. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. It'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Morant. Launches it. A 3-ball by Morant.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Now Smith. Brunson covering. Here's Houston. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Not a lot of resistance. On the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the... We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Smith. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Man, that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Brunson barreling in. It's deflected. Waldron, guarded by Morant. And it's Smith missing.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Morant.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And it's slammed in by Smith.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
Brunson, no good. Lakers leading by 9. And Smith with the stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Brunson with the defense all over him.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Smith, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 11 here in this quarter alone. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important here?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
The shot's good from Smith.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Houston. Ball's knocked loose. Out in his own on the break. And Brunson has it in the corner. Teardrop shot. Nice D from Porzingis.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10.
Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brunson. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Houston gets it to go. Houston's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Lakers passing it around. Right wing. Back to Smith. To the middle. Pass to Houston. 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
To the wing on the left. Smith for 3. Misses. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. So long, everyone.
Now it's time to check out the competition in My Team's King of the Court, presented by AT&T. Congratulations to all the King of the Court winners. Splash won Week 1 with Ty taking home Week 2. Jin took home Weeks 3 and 4, with Ty taking home Week 5. Remember, $10,000 and 1 million VC are up for grabs every weekend in My Team's King of the Court, presented by AT&T.
At the power forward position, 6 feet, 10 inches, number 3.
Greetings. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's Smith, and it's Houston in at the 3 slot. And for the Mavericks, Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Then it's Flagg, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Bates in at the 2-guard spot. Every NBA season has its ups and downs through the year, Clark. Must be hard to stay focused through all that.
Yeah, you're speaking the truth there because, one, the external factors are ever present. Noise from the outside. But also, you're in your own head more than anybody else. So being able to stay focused is critically important. And it's a mental discipline, and it's something that players have to work at.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 5. And here's Flagg outside. Second chance effort. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Pass to Smith. Here's Murray. Cash. It's MP. picking up the assist.
Now, I like Murray's shot selection, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Irving, the pass to Davis. And here's Lively. Here's Flag. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And the basket is good.
He's really a good passer for a big man, guys. Porzingis, very solid at setting up his teammates.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Now here's Lively. Irving for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
To the paint. Here's Smith. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Outside Irving. Launches a 3. They get it back. Davis. He's off on the layup. The Lakers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Good work there as it goes.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Trailing by 5. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Porzingis misses.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Flag. Irving's got 5 now.
Hey, when you defend Irving, you've got to be all in. I mean, his finishing ability is extraordinary.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. Grant, looking at Cooper Flag, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A.
Substitution on the court.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Orlando was tremendous. He contributed 40 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Smith. Keegan Murray is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Mobo in at power forward.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar. He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Murray passes to Smith. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. 10 points for MP.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Flag, defended by Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it.
They're staying active and keeping his hands moving. Murray anticipated the shot and sent it away.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Irving, no good. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Houston's gotten his second bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Smith. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Reese. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Inside, Smith. That one goes. Count it. Smith's got 14.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Drives to the hoop. And the shot goes down.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Hoop poked away. Pass to Reese. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
43. Hey, go! Junior defense through.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Bates in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Irving for the lead. The Lakers with a rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Murray. Murray takes flight.
Oh, and that dunk is big for Murray's confidence. Great to see him finish with power.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Got a piece of it. Down low. Here's Smith. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Got it. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Graham. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
The Lakers making a switch here. Here's Irving. 15 points in the game. No good. A bit long that time.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Irving. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. Pass to Lyles. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kyrie Irving is becoming the stage veteran. He said, quote, I used to think...
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Murray. Then it's Smith, and it's Lyles in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Smith. Yep, that one goes. 24 points for MP.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
The shot's good. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Out to the right wing. Here's Reese. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Lakers lead by 12. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Porzingis. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And Dallas making a change here. Bates is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Houston, he's checked in for Lyles. Here's Irving. Got it from about 16 feet. Irving's got 19 points.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Back to Smith. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Murray finds Smith. Murray against Davis. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Lakers.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Flag. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. To the middle. Here's Smith. And it's blocked by Irving.
Excellent anticipation from Kyrie that time on the block.
They grabbed their own miss. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Our third win was secured by Eastside Boog in the wreck for bagging one defender and soaring over another. This liftoff is worthy of free boarding. Fully ready for takeoff. And your top assist was from Coach Peanut in the wreck, throwing up the unlikely alley from the sideline, elevating above the defender before zipping the pass over the treetops. Patiently waiting, then springing the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Rockets taking on the Lakers. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's Dalton Knecht. Then it's Smith. And for Houston, Trey Murphy out there with Smith. Then there's Walker. Then it's Shepard. And it's Manet in at the center position. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
A nice shot by Smith.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Both shots good from the stripe.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
To the inside, Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Knecht. And it's 6 points for MP.
Impressive read that time by Knecht. Just a good basketball play there.
Here's Manet, defended by Porzingis. And the basket by Manet.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
A shot from the mid-range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Murray passes to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Smith's got 12.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Timeout called. Houston, they went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
Yeah, they barely got by this team in the last meeting. Rebounding was the big factor.
that was the definitive difference. I mean, it came down to the final seconds, but the tough work on the glass they did carried the day.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Porzingis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Walker out there with Shepard. And it's Clowney in at the 4-man spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He dropped 27 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. He made an impact at every turn, and he looked like he had fun doing it. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Lyles checked in. Pass to Galloway. From down in the low post, it goes. Galloway's got 8 here in this quarter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. He's going to ride him as far as he can take him. You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Rockets trail by 19. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to connect. The steal. Here's Walker. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Lyles, the pass to Smith. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Pass to Lyles. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Lakers on top, running away with
40. Los Angeles 61.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. We've got Murray. He's out there with Connect. Smith out there with Kristaps Porzingis.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Murray passes to Smith. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Misses from close range.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Yep, count it. Shepard's got 11 points. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Shepard. Great D that time from Porzingis. The Lakers lead by 23. Pass to connect. Cuts off the pass. He's covered by Connect. Here's Mané. Driving to the basket. Shepard. Great positioning on the putback.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
The Lakers call timeout.
Substitution on the court.
"12 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And here's Shepard. For three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may...
The Lakers, 85.
And there have been two very...
Substitution on the
changes.
court.
Smith, he's checked in for Smith. Trey Murphy comes in for Galloway. And Lewis is subbed in for Freeman Liberty. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing the team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire.
Jabari Smith out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Shepard, and it's Mané in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And the first one at the line is good. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Shots good by Hart.
Offensively, that's where he's at his best. When Hart is driving, he's thriving, putting his head down, going to the rack.
And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on a story about Dalton Connect. Allie, what's the status?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles provided some information. The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. The team believes that he could play on it, and if they decide to be cautious, it would only require a short window for recovery. Sounds like relatively good news, guys.
Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
Yep, that one goes.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The Rockets with another miss. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. A nice shot by Houston.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Lewis can't get it to go.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them. or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
A nice shot by Smith.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Hard inside to stop the run. It's blocked.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. 50 seconds left in the fourth. Lewis can't get it to go. Back to Smith. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. To the middle. And that one's good. Smith's got 40 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Mobo. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The three, Smith. Can't connect. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg.
Vote now for your top play of Season 1 with 100,000 VC going to the champion. Congrats to everyone who's made it this far. Think you might have a Season 2 winner? Send them in on social. Include your gamer tag and the hashtag 2KTVWow. Thanks, everyone. I'm off to put some Season 2 decorations up around the house. Wait until you see the backyard. See ya!
It's Halloween in the city. Find the glowing orange spots and go trick-or-treating to claim a variety of prizes. Plus, earn double.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hola, and welcome to Noche. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Johnson, Henderson out there with Keyshawn George, and it's Rollins in at the point. And for Los Angeles, we've got Smith. Keegan Murray is out there with Connect. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it,
and with spring fast approaching, let's get a lay of the land by taking a look at the power rankings. Taking a look at the Rockets. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Checking out the Lakers, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed. And they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
So it's Washington now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, Rollins gets the bucket.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. Back to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Smith. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The three, George. Rebound, the Lakers. To the inside. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Marks. Here's Rollins, defended by Murray. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. George for 3, sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does. And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Rollins. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, Porzingis grabs the board. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far, and the bucket is good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Rollins passes to Marks. George scanning the floor. The reverse. The shot by Marks, no good.
I thought he had that ball sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
You can see the athleticism right there by the young Murray, just a quality finish.
The Wizards trail by 6. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
A lean, wiry 6'8". Keegan Murray, he can defend and he can shoot it. He has the tools every team is looking for.
Keegan Murray is out there with Dalton Connect. Then there's Robert Williams. Then it's Smith. That's the Laker 5.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And that one's good. Connect.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Rollins. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Count it.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Here's Smith. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Inside. Again, Los Angeles.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Rollins. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the night here. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
All right, time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Washington provided some info for us. He said the ankle is definitely swelling, but at this point, they're thinking it's only a sprain. Unfortunate for him personally, but he has been given the go-ahead from the team. We'll see what he chooses to do, given the unlikelihood that they make the playoffs.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Back to Smith. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Smith's got 20.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Step back shot, and again it's Washington.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Pass to Henderson. Here's Rollins. Fires from 14. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Smith. Here's Lyles. And the layup falls. Lyles has got his first 2 points of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Johnson. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. And we've reached halftime in this one.
With the score, Los Angeles 48, Washington 37.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. So it's Los Angeles now. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. On the court for Washington. Henderson out there with George. Then there's Johnson, and it's Rollins in at the one. Off his leg. It's being called a kicked ball. Outside Johnson. Shot that time, not on target.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, MG in their last game against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He scored 28 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Once he found his rhythm, it was pretty much over. He found a way to do whatever he wanted. Guys, back to you.
Great report there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to...
Here's George. Driving in and count it. Now 5 for 7.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
We've got Kristaps Porzingis. Smith out there with Keegan Murray. And it's Mobo in at the 4. That's the Laker 5. Outside Johnson. Over Murray. Offensive rebound. And Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Here's Smith. Yep, that one's good. Smith's got 26 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
George, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
And yep, it's good.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Kamara. Left side, Johnson. Back to Kamara. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rollins. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Mobo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Smith. On the wing, Murray. Back to Smith. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. That's now 32 points for MP.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
And the Lakers making a change here. Houston's checked in. Smith passes to Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So both teams making some changes here.
On the court.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Here's Rollins, covered by Smith. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Personal foul.
"40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Down low. Blocked! Here's Rollins. Here's Riley. Here's Wise. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
Washington ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. That one falls. Rollins has got 30 points. And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Porzingis passes to Smith, goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. And it's 36 points for MP.
Porzingis creates so much space when he's out there. It allows him to make passes just like that.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
The first one falls.
Rollins.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. To the paint. Here's Smith. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next.
Hey, what's going on? It's your favorite old head, Uncle Jimmy, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Here we go. Welcome to NBA 2K TV and Season 2 of NBA 2K26.
This season is packed with new challenges, new rewards, a brand new soundtrack, and best of all, that beautiful, beautiful new park out there.
Plus, those leaderboards are wiped clean. They're reset and ready to add the next round of ballers to etch their names into 2K26. I have a question. Will it be you?
Only one way to find out, but first, let's...
Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks in the front court. Flagg and Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Bates in at the 2. And for the Lakers, they've got Connect. Keegan Murray is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Smith. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
Now here's Lively. 6 to shoot. Here's Flagg. Here he goes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting for Dallas.
He does not get the second one. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet can be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Smith. After the basket by Dallas. Here's Porzingis. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Here's Irving. Smith with the rebound.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Takes a three. Again, Irving missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Connect. Smith's got 5 points.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Porzingis misses. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Irving. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
That is just automatic. Irving is into his motion the second he has the basketball.
And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, B.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head. Oh, man, Irving so crafty in that mid-range area.
Count that bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Davis. Now Lively. Outside Irving. Here's the 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
They kick it out to Murray. Again, Los Angeles.
Always ready to fire. Murray brings a lot of value in catch-and-shoot situations.
And Dallas calls time here. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way.
Substitution on the court.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Flag. And it's Reese in at the point guard position. Here's Jacobson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Lively passes to Jacobson. Pass to Reese. Here's Flag. Shot clock at 5. Connect with a defensive effort. Lakers trail by 3. Back to Smith. It's rebounded by Dallas. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Anthony Davis.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He tallied 32 points, and he was very efficient from the field. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you. Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Reese can't hit. Lakers trail by 4. To the inside. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Connect. Connect's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Reese. Hits the close range jumper. Reese has got 9.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
And a credit to their front office. They wanted a more complete team, and that's a...
First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 3.
The Mavericks, 37.
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Irving. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Murray. Then it's Connect. Then it's Smith. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. Pass to Irving. Out left to the wing. Here's Bates. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Murray. And Davis with the block.
That is tremendous work by Davis right there. Guys better think twice about challenging him at the rim.
And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. The key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
Irving, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Connect on the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. A nice shot by Smith.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
For Dallas, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Irving, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Kyrie still getting to the rim at will, even after more than a decade in this league.
First trip to the line for him here.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Los Angeles.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Bates, the pass to Jacobson. It's Lively, high post. And here's Flagg outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. And that one drops.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Mavericks trail by 3. Tipped away. On the break. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you, Brian.
Does it well.
Substitution on the court.
Played just over a minute here in the fourth. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Then it's Kyrie Irving, then it's Flagg, and it's Bates in a shooting guard.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And that one's good. Irving.
Doesn't matter how many guys you have around him inside. Kyrie will always find a way to score.
Inside, here's Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Pass to Lively. And here's Davis. Williams defending. Into the lane. Here's Flagg. Outside for Irving. From deep. Hits the three-pointer.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
To the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Back to Lively. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Connect checked in for Williams.
To your Lakers. Connect.
Mavericks trail by 13. Here's Irving. And too long on the shot.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Pass to Smith. Over Irving. Back to Smith. Right side Porzingis. Outside Connect to the inside. Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 16 points here in the second half.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Here's Connect. And he drops it in from the low post.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Irving with it, guarded by Smith. Down low. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Irving.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
To the paint. Here's Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
And they never took their foot off the gas. Even with that big lead, that's what their coaching staff loves to see.
Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more. And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Irving, the pass to Brooks. Davis from long range. And it's Connect with a rebound. Pass to Lyles. Back to Smith. And there it is for him. Smith's got 37. 9 seconds left in the final quarter. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. So long, everybody.
Team 寂しいし電話来たりかけ直した後すぐ行く会いに T-E-A-M-T-O-M-O-E-A-C-H-I 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 チーム友達混ざり合いちぎりかわしちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎろちぎろちぎろちぎろちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎろちぎろちぎろちぎろチームと
Season 2 of NBA 2K26 has arrived.
Play games at the all-new rooftop park all season long, City Heights. With a 25% rep bonus available in all park games, this is the place to be.
And with the new NBA season arriving, it's time for Daily Pick'em. Located right next to the 2K TV kiosks, you can predict winners for NBA games and earn VC for correctly doing so. There's a lot of lifetime challenges to check off as well.
You'll want to reach level 40 to earn yet another cap breaker for your builds. And along the way, you'll see Max Plus 1 and Max Plus 2 badge perks to help you get there.
The rotating badge perk this season is Takeover Surge, which you can use to boost badges when you reach level 5 Takeover.
Season 2 also provides bonus rep accessories, boosts, double XP coins, and a variety of...
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visitors. The LA Clippers. At center. Right at power.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2. So here's the Clippers starting group. Johnson is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Scoot Henderson, then it's Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Carlson in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, we've got Kristaps Porzingis, Dalton Connect out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's Smith with the postseason in our sights now. What's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum break?
I'd argue both. BA, I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum. Just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
There's the drive. Carlson. Porzingis grabs the board. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered at home like that.
Smith. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Henderson. Here's Carlson. From the high post.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Up and over Smith.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight. Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those. That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Here's Sharpe. Connect with a defensive effort.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Carlson. He's covered by Connect. Henderson outside. Pass to Carlson. Fires the 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big...
Here's Smith. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
The Clippers in the lead. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's Smith. Then it's Dalton Connect. That's the Laker 5. And so MP will bring it up for the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Outside Sharp. Shoots from the baseline. Doesn't go for him. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Carlson. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. To the inside. Stolen by Sharp. He's covered by Connect. Outside Sharp. Pass to Carlson. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. The Lakers trail. Right side Murray. Murray gets it to go anyway.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Carlson, covered by Smith. A nice shot by Carlson. Carlson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
2 minutes.
Guarded by Sharp. Back to Smith. And he makes it on the layup. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Timeout called, the Clippers. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If you're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Williams has checked in for... And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 9-point...
33. The Clippers, 42. Fans, your Laker Youth Dance Team.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Lakers trail by 9. On the floor for the Clippers. They've got Jalen Johnson. He's out there with Ivica Zubac. Scoot Henderson out there with Sharp. And it's Carlson in at the point. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He scored 45 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, He just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Henderson outside. Up top, Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And this is why Johnson can't afford to hold back inside. Sometimes you can get through. All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Carlson. Porzingis grabs the board.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
What impressed me most about Keegan Murray is that he came ready to play. He walked into this league ready to do serious minutes on a playoff team. That's hard to do as a rookie.
Here's Johnson, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so he makes both from the line.
After averaging just about 3 points per game as a rookie, Jalen Johnson has put so much work into his game and has become a very good NBA player.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Here's Carlson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
Outside Johnson, 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Zubats. Smith hits them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Carlson, covered by Smith. No good off the back of the rim.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. He just can't seem to find his confidence. There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Here's Carlson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Carlson's got 10 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
The Lakers call timeout.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's...
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Back to Smith. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
We've got Smith. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Murray. Then it's Connect. That's the Laker 5. Down low. Smith. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. 18 points for MP.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Outside Johnson. Back to Henderson. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson. Lakers trail by 12. To the paint. Here's Smith. The Clippers grab the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Blocked. Finished off the break. Smith's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Carlson. And a missed layup.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
The Clippers lead by 8. Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Carlson, covered by Smith. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Tries again. Zubats banked it in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Henderson misses.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come up big for his team.
Timeout called. The Clippers. They're leading by 4. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth.
TV. Timeout called by LA. It's now time for our T-shirt giveaway.
And with this brief pause, let's take a look at our player of the game.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach implored them to stay locked in mentally, telling the squad, quote, "I know you're tired, but we cannot make costly mistakes." It was a simple but important message.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And the Clippers call time here. They're up by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. 3-on-3. Porzingis finds Smith. Now here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Zubac. Yes!
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for...
Season 2 of My Team is here, and so is your free Level 1 reward.
Get off to a sharp shooting start with Evo, Sapphire, Shade, and Sharp.
Oh, travel through time. Filters included with the new historic Domination Circuit. And take on some of the best to ever do it. If you can do it, you'll gather all 99 stars as well. You'll be adding Big Shot Bob. That's Diamond, Robert, Ori, ready for any clutch moment.
Additionally, Pink Diamond coach Lenny Wilkins will lead your team from the sideline for completing all 33 crests.
Awesome, and if you're looking...
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. You've got Murray. He's out there with Porzingis. Alton Connect is out there with Smith. And for Denver, inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then it's Weber, and it's Miles in at the point guard position. Now the sand has basically run out on the proverbial timer. At this point, Greg, you're either in or you're out.
Yeah, for most teams, the future is certain. It's the playoffs or 1, 2, 3, Cancun. Teams are either building for the future or liking what they've got.
Murray. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Branham. Right in Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Gordon. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Fighting through contact, as Gordon often does.
To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And here's Miles outside. Rebound by Murray. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Gonna finds Porzingis, makes it off the glass.
That's just too easy for Porzingis. He just powers through that contact.
Smith against Miles. Jokic trying to free himself up, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he's good on the second. Lakers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Walgren. Porzingis trying to get free, and that one drops for him.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Pass to Weber, and Weber throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball, trailing by 5. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Yeah, and they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Porzingis with the block.
A ridiculous